Ever thought about what happens when love, duty, and wishes all crash into each other? Let's dive into a story about a prince, his big love problems, and how he tried to fix things in a kingdom full of fancy places and old rules. Our story is about Sheikh Hamdan, a prince caught in a love story with twists and turns. Imagine a place where deserts stretch out under huge skies and palaces glow under the sun. Here, Sheikh Hamdan found himself stuck between loving two people, which led to big drama. The story kicks off with big changes in the Emirates, a time when everyone was sad because their old leader passed away. Right in the middle of this, Sheikh Hamdan got a secret message from his dad, Sheikh Mohammed. This message was more than just dad's advice. It was a heartfelt nudge for Sheikh Hamdan to make things right with Sheikh Maktoum, his cousin. This was about bringing peace back to the family. Sheikh Hamdan decided to visit Sheikh in London, but this news didn't sit well with his second wife. It led to a huge fight, breaking their happy home apart. Feeling alone and misunderstood, she went to her family for comfort, leaving Sheikh Hamdan by himself. Trying to fix things, Sheikh Hamdan shared a heartfelt message on social media, hoping to mend their broken bond. But things got more complicated. His first wife, Sheikh saw the message and thought it was for her. She responded, and this just made Sheikh Hamdan's second wife feel even worse, caught in a whirlwind of feelings. To really get why things went sideways, let's go back a bit. Sheikh Hamdan and his second wife had a special love, different from what everyone expected. But when Sheikh showed up, it stirred up old feelings, making everything messy. Jumping back to now, Sheikh Hamdan's choice to visit Sheikh was the spark that drove his second wife away. Trying to stick to his dad's advice, he ended up ruining their happy life. Sheikh Hamdan didn't give up, though. He wrote poems, sharing his feelings, hoping to win her back. But this just pushed her further away, as she felt forgotten and hurt. Time went by, but their once strong bond didn't heal. Sheikh Hamdan, full of regret and hoping for forgiveness, still tries to reach out, but it seems like too much has happened to fix things. What do you think? Can love win against all these troubles? Drop your thoughts below as we think about love, duty, and if saying sorry can fix things.
Have you ever wondered why Fazza, despite his public persona, keeps his marital life so private? Dive into the captivating world of Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, the crown prince of Dubai and the favorite son of ruler Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Discover why he never reveals his wife to anyone and unravel the untold stories of his immense wealth and opulent existence. Let's talk about his fascinating lifestyle. Sheikh Hamdan is not only rich, with a fortune of over $18 billion, but he's also incredibly good-looking and lives a life many can only dream of. He's passionate about traditional royal hobbies like falconry, horse riding, and the thrill of Formula One racing. His life is a blend of luxury with magnificent palaces, private yachts, and even a personal zoo. But Sheikh Hamdan is much more than just his wealth. He's a sports enthusiast, a poet, and an avid traveler, engaging actively in social causes. He's widely loved and respected for his hard work and dedication. Despite his public persona, Sheikh Hamdan is private about his personal life, especially his marriage. This adds an air of mystery around him. His mother, Hind bint Maktoum, the first wife of Sheikh Mohammed, is known for her private nature and dedication to her family. Sheikh Hamdan has 11 siblings, with him being the fourth child. He was educated alongside his older brother Rashid at an elite school in Dubai, followed by studies in the UK at the prestigious Royal Military Academy Sandhurst and the London School of Economics. Although initially his elder brother Rashid was in line for the throne, circumstances led to Sheikh Hamdan becoming the heir. Hamdan's journey to becoming the heir was unexpected. His elder brother Rashid was initially the designated successor, but on February 1st, 2008, Sheikh Hamdan took the oath as the new heir. The switch in succession was shrouded in mystery, with rumored reasons ranging from a serious crime committed by Rashid to his struggles with addiction. Tragically, in 2015, Sheikh Hamdan's world was shaken by the mysterious death of his brother Rashid. While some reports suggested natural causes, others hinted at more dramatic circumstances. Hamdan expressed his deep sorrow on social media, calling Rashid his best friend and childhood comrade. Sheikh Hamdan is not just a figure of authority. He's a celebrity in his own right. Affectionately nicknamed Aladdin by his fans, he showcases his extravagant lifestyle on social media. From yachts and luxury cars to his love for adrenaline-pumping activities like diving, parachuting, and snowboarding. Hamdan's life is a spectacle of opulence. He's not just about speed and thrill. His love for nature is evident too. He's deeply involved in wildlife conservation and even has a personal nursery for rare animals like white tigers near his palace. On Instagram, under the name Fazza, meaning the one who rushes to help, Sheikh Hamdan shares glimpses of his life and passions. He's a respected poet, known for his lyrical and patriotic verses, and a champion for various charitable causes, including the Dubai Autism Center. The royal family's privacy is intensely guarded, but in 2010, WikiLeaks released some controversial information about Sheikh Hamdan. These included allegations about his personal life, which were quickly removed from the site, a rare occurrence for WikiLeaks. This action sparked rumors that Sheikh Mohammed himself might have intervened to protect his son's reputation. Remember, these are unconfirmed rumors. On a personal note, Sheikh Hamdan's private life remains mostly out of the public eye. In 2019, he married Sheikha bint Said, his cousin. 2 years later, in 2021, he joyfully announced the birth of his twin children, Rashid and Shaiha, on his Instagram. In our latest update from February 2023, Sheikh Hamdan welcomed a new addition to his family, a baby boy named Mohammed. But there's an intriguing aspect of his life. You won't find any photos of the crown prince and his wife together on his Instagram. Respecting the customs of Muslim society, Sheikh Hamdan keeps his family life private, steering clear of any public display. This brings us to the big question: how content is Prince Fazza in his personal life? And will he expand his family further? These are mysteries that add to the allure of the prince's persona. Fazza, the crown prince of Dubai, got married in 2019. His wife is Sheikha bint Said bin Thani Al Maktoum. They had a private wedding that followed the traditions of the United Arab Emirates. The same day, Fazza's two brothers also got married. Not much is known about Sheikha or their life together because they keep it private. This is common in the UAE, especially for royal families. People in the UAE were happy about the marriage, even though there wasn't a big public celebration. The royal family likes to keep their personal lives out of the public eye, and that's what they did for Fazza's wedding. When there's not much information about something, people often start to guess or make up stories. This is what happened with Fazza's marriage. Since Fazza and his family didn't share many details about his wife and their life together, the media and people started to guess and create rumors. This is pretty common, especially when it's about someone famous like Fazza. There's also a lot of interest from the public in the lives of famous people. People want to know about them, but at the same time, these famous people have a right to keep their personal life private. It's important to find a balance. For Fazza, he chooses to keep his marriage and private life out of the spotlight. This means he shares very little about his personal life, and people respect that. So even though people are curious, they understand that Fazza wants to keep his private life just that, private. Fazza is known for valuing his privacy, especially when it comes to his personal and family life. This preference for privacy is clear in how he handles his public appearances and what he shares on social media. Fazza is quite active on social media platforms like Instagram, where he often posts about his adventures, passions, and official duties. However, he rarely shares anything about his private life, particularly concerning his wife and family. Looking at Fazza's social media, it's clear that he enjoys sharing his love for sports, poetry, and nature. He often posts pictures and videos of his outdoor adventures, horse riding, and other sports activities. These posts reflect his adventurous spirit and love for the outdoors. He also shares his work as the Crown Prince, giving people a glimpse into his professional life and responsibilities. However, when it comes to his personal life, Fazza is much more reserved. He has never publicly discussed his reasons for this, but it aligns with the cultural norms in the UAE, where privacy is highly valued, especially among the royal family. This approach is respected by his followers, who enjoy the content he chooses to share while understanding his decision to keep his personal life private. Fazza's decision to maintain privacy can be seen as a way to protect his and his family's personal space, allowing them to live their lives away from the constant scrutiny of the public eye. This preference for privacy is a personal choice that is widely respected, both within the UAE and by his international followers. Divorce rumors. One of the most talked about rumors is Sheikh Hamdan's supposed divorce from Sheikh Sheikha bint Saeed bin Thani Al Maktoum. This topic has garnered considerable attention, with discussions suggesting a behind-the-scenes divorce agreement. However, it's crucial to note the lack of concrete evidence supporting these claims. Much of what is circulated falls into the realm of speculation rather than confirmed fact. It's important to approach such sensitive topics with caution, especially when there is no official confirmation or substantial proof to back up the claims. Even though all the drama, those rumors are not true, as Fazza and his wife announced their third child together. Multiple wives speculation. Another intriguing speculation is that Sheikh Hamdan might have more than one wife. Rumors suggest he could be married to 2 wives, including Sheikha bint Saeed bin Thani Al Maktoum. However, there is no solid evidence to confirm these claims. In the UAE, cultural traditions and Islamic law permit Muslim men to have up to 4 wives if they can treat them equally. This cultural aspect might contribute to the rumors about Sheikh Hamdan's marital status. Yet, without official confirmation from Sheikh Hamdan or verified sources, such rumors remain unconfirmed.
Sheikh Hamdan, also known as Fazza, is the Crown Prince of Dubai. He's not just a leader, he's also famous for many other things. Fazza loves writing poetry, and people really like his poems. He writes about love, his country, and important issues in society. He's also really into sports and adventure. Fazza loves horse riding, skydiving, and other exciting sports. This shows he's brave and likes to have fun. He uses these sports to help make Dubai known as a great place for tourism and adventure. Fazza also does a lot of charity work. He helps with education, health, and taking care of the environment. This shows he cares about making life better for people in the UAE. He's also pretty active on social media, like Instagram, where lots of people follow him. He shares pictures and stories about his work and his adventures. This makes him seem friendly and easy to relate to, even though he's royalty. Even with all this going on, Fazza always acts respectfully and keeps up the traditions of his culture. He's good at handling many different roles, as a leader, a sportsman, a poet, and someone who helps others. This mix of roles shows the energy and forward thinking of Dubai's leaders. Being famous like Sheikh Hamdan is can be tough sometimes, especially when it comes to privacy. Since he's the Crown Prince of Dubai, he gets a lot of attention. This means doing normal things like eating out or shopping can be hard, because people always recognize him. He can't just go out and relax without drawing a crowd or the media noticing him. This attention doesn't just affect him. His family and friends also get noticed more because they're close to someone so famous. They have to be really careful about what they do, which can change the way they act around each other. Also, the media is always talking about him. This is good for letting people know what he's doing, but sometimes they get things wrong. Rumors and false information can spread, which can be upsetting for him and his loved ones. In today's world, with social media, this problem is even bigger. Social media is great for talking directly to people, but it can also lead to more rumors and less privacy. Sheikh Hamdan has to be careful about how he uses these platforms. He tries to share with the public, but also keep his private life safe. Privacy is really important for someone like Sheikh Hamdan, who is always in the spotlight. Here's why it's so important for him: making decisions. When he's away from everyone's eyes, Sheikh Hamdan can think more clearly. He can make better decisions without worrying about what everyone else will think. Relaxing. Just like anyone else, he needs a break from being famous. Having private time helps him rest and feel better, so he can do his job as a leader with more energy and focus. Real friendships. It's hard for famous people to know if others like them for who they are or just because they are famous. When he's in private, Sheikh Hamdan can be sure that his friendships and family relationships are real and not just because of his title. Staying safe. Being a well-known person can sometimes be risky. Keeping his personal life private helps keep him and his family safe. Cultural respect. In Sheikh Hamdan's culture, privacy is very important. Respecting his need for privacy is a way of showing respect for his culture. It's about honoring personal space and dignity. When it comes to famous people like Sheikh Hamdan, both the news and the public have a big role to play in respecting their privacy. The news reporters should be careful about what they share. They need to think about whether something is really important for people to know or if it's just being nosy. People who like Sheikh Hamdan should also remember that it's okay to be a fan, but they shouldn't try to know everything about his private life. He's famous, but he also deserves to have his own space just like everyone else. Social media makes things a bit trickier. Even though Sheikh Hamdan might post on Instagram or Twitter, this doesn't mean people should forget about his privacy. Comments and messages should be nice and shouldn't poke into his personal life. What the public chooses to read and talk about also matters a lot. If people show they prefer news that respects privacy, then the news will start to follow this too. This way, everyone can enjoy learning about Sheikh Hamdan's work and life without making him uncomfortable. Sheikh Hamdan's role as the Crown Prince of Dubai places him in a unique position where his actions and decisions have far-reaching implications. His dedication to his official responsibilities, his passion for sports and culture, and his commitment to philanthropy are all facets of his public persona that are greatly admired. However, it's important to recognize that behind this public figure is an individual who values his personal space and privacy.